Well, my first question for you, tell me about drinks. So what do you like to drink with your food or dinner or lunch and why?
Mm, well, mm, I like wait a second. To be honest, I like a lot of drinks like tea, milk tea, or coffee, but my top choice will definitely be smoothie, especially I don't know how to call it, but normally people in my place call it sambuche.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And you know that smoothie is really good for your health because it's made from fruit, and I mean it provides a lot of nutrition and helps a lot for our skins, our hairs, and everything.
Yeah.
So drinking it make me feel very happy because it's still good and it's like amazing and it helps a lot for our health as well.
Yeah, very good. Well, actually, let's talk about your answer. First of all, I like something about your answer. That was you didn't make a list because normally most of candidates and students make something like a list from what they like, and we don't want to hear that. It's like,
Mhm.
you can talk only about one drink, but you should explain. So why you like it. So actually you talk, but the point is here. There was something that I didn't like about your answer. Uh, it was like you ran out of idea and you repeated something. It's healthy. Okay, of course you mentioned. So it's
Mhm.
healthy. That's really good. So for example, you can say, yeah, I usually like to drink this or that. Okay. But actually the point is here. I said with food. So it's like, yeah, normally you can drink something like I don't smoothie or something like this, okay? But if you drink smoothie with your food, dinner, for example,
Oh.
that is the point. So you should explain why. Yeah, in general, I like this, I like that. For example, lemonade, orange juice, everything, smoothie. Okay, but I'm talking about something that you drink with food. You can say nothing, or you
Mhm.
can say water or something like this. Okay, now I ask you again my question.
Mhm.
What do you like to drink with your dinner, for example, and why?
Okay, so now I answer again.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I would definitely say water because it's like the basic one. I drink it all of the time whenever I eat, especially in my dinner. And the reason why I drink water while I having food is because normally when I eat food, I will like dying thirsty. I don't know why, but I always happened. That things always happen to me. So I always need a glass of water by myself, by my side, whenever I eat. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So it's like, you feel like that your body is dehydrated. So
Mhm.
let me share the board. Of course. Let me share the board and write my first word. Okay, so let me choose white color for you. Okay, so dehydrated, that is really good word. Okay, you feel like, yeah, of course, your body is dehydrated. So actually, you can say that it helps with, for example, digestion is really good one. Digestion. So you know that we drink water to digest food, and of course, keeps you hydrated. Yeah. So you feel like that you need water, you feel thirsty, so it's really good, okay? So you usually like to drink water with dinner, so because first of all, it helps with digestion, and you know the meaning of digestion?
No.
So the process of breaking down food in your body to
Uh-huh.
turn into blood. Okay, so that is the process of digestion. Okay, so you know that in your body, what you eat breaks down into
Mhm.
really tiny parts. Okay, and then of course your body uses it as blood. So this is the meaning
Mhm.
of digestion, and of course, so the rest of it, so actually it gets why your blood gets vitamin and other good things, and of course the rest of it, yeah, that you don't need will digest actually in your body. Okay, so this is the meaning of digestion. Get it?
Mhm.
Okay, so first of
Mhm.
all, it helps you with digestion, and it keeps you actually you hydrated. So it's like you
Mhm.
don't feel thirsty and lack of water in your body. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Well, so do you need me? Oh, let me write. It's not bad. So let me write the meaning of the words. Maybe you forgot. Okay, digestion. That is the process which your body actually breaks down food into, of course, nutrients. Okay, so, oh, what is this? So it can be absorbed. Okay, and used for energy or growth, or I don't know, blah, blah, blah. So that is the meaning of digestion, and that is
Mhm.
really important process. Okay, well, so we'll learn some words that you can use for the first question. Okay, and I want to give you another word or phrase. Let me say, you can say water is my go-to choice.
Mhm.
What is that go-to choice? You can use it. Something that you prefer, okay, regularly. So whenever I
Mhm.
feel like thirsty, I would go for water, just water. So that is actually like go-to choice. Okay, it
Mhm.
means you usually drink. Okay, that is preferred. So water is my go-to choice. That means it's like you prefer and drink regularly. Okay, and there is something like when we drink, I don't know, different drinks. So it can be anything, soda or other sweet or any other lemonade juice. Actually, don't you think that they change the taste of food? Do you agree? But water doesn't do this. Water is really normal without any taste. It doesn't affect the taste of food. Don't you agree?
Mhm. Yeah.
So now let's add this one. Let's add, for example, some drinks have really strong taste, and actually they affect another taste, like for
Mhm.
example drink. So you can say that you can use overpower. For example, water doesn't overpower the taste of the food, so water doesn't overpower the taste of the food. So this one is really good, and you can use it overpower. Oh, Overpower is another word that you can use. So, now if I ask you, can you make your answer using the words that I just gave you? Can you? You think?
Maybe.
Okay, let's try. Why not? We're practicing, so why not? Let's try.
Uh, okay. Well, I would like to say that water is my go-to choice whenever I eat dinner. Because I think like water doesn't like overpower the taste of the food like the others, like tea or lemonade. It doesn't make our food taste different. And also, water can help us. It helps with digestions and keep me hydrated.
Very good. Perfect. This is the IELTS answer. So it helps
Mm-hmm.
me with digestion. Just this is digestion and keeps me hydrated, especially
Mm-hmm.
when I feel my body is dehydrated without water. That's
Mm-hmm.
perfect. Okay, this is the first one. Okay, now let's keep going. Okay, well, the next, just whatever you feel like that you have any questions, you can ask me. So, but
Mm-hmm.
we can keep going. Well, number two, so you just mentioned that you drink water as actually main drink with food. Now tell
Mm-hmm.
me, do you drink a lot of water every day or no, just with food?
Oh no, Sally, I don't drink water that much. I know that like dehydrations can lead to like not too much like health issues, but however is like my not drinking enough water is like my bad habit. I always feel so lazy to get a glass of water when like all day. So normally I just drink around 1 or 2 glass of water.
Ah, of course. So you know that you are in a bad habit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but of course, unfortunately, you don't drink water. Okay. However, you know actually the consequences of not drinking water. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so you can say sometimes I forget, I'm too lazy to, I don't know, to go and take water and drink. And you can say that I prefer other drinks like if you prefer anything, you can
Mm-hmm.
say. Okay. So, of course, yeah, I liked your answer. So it was like, yeah, I know that there's some maybe negative consequences. Just you mentioned dehydration. That was really good. I like it. So it's maybe it's really crucial. So, and I know that we need to drink, but unfortunately, I don't. Okay, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell me about tea or coffee. So, do you prefer drinking tea or coffee, and why? What is the reason?
Well, to be honest, coffee is my go-to choice. Um, because like coffee has more like caffeine, is like boost my energy up whenever there's sorry like coffee has more caffeine, so it can boost my energy whenever I don't have it. I don't have enough energy to focus on studying, especially when I want to start when
Especially in the
start
morning?
yeah the morning. So I kind of really need coffee for every day, but sadly my parents don't let me drink it a lot because
Because, sorry, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
sadly that
Okay.
parents don't
I'm
don't
sorry.
let me.
So I think the connection was interrupted. I couldn't hear, so I couldn't hear. The
Okay.
last part, the last part that you said, just could you repeat the last part? I couldn't get.
Okay. Well, sadly, that my parents don't let me drink a lot of coffee because they say that coffee will they have a lot of effect to, especially to your heart.
Course, of
Mhm.
course. Well, that was a good answer. Now let's a little change it. Okay. So I like this actually you used. That is my go-to choice, especially when I need extra energy. Now let's use another word. Yeah, of course you can say energy, but how to say extra kick? So let me say,
Oh.
okay. So you can say that is my go-to choice when I need extra kick. So what is the meaning of extra kick? So let's talk about this one. It means it boosts your energy. So extra boost, okay? So when it increases your energy or your strength, okay? So that is the meaning of it. It means actually when you want to use it, that is coffee helps you feel more awake.
Mhm.
So yeah, it helps you feel more awake. This is the answer. Okay, this is the first one. So you can say, I prefer drinking coffee. So as you said, because it helps me, like for example, feel more energized and awake.
Mhm.
Energized and awake, so both of them, so it helps me feel energized, it helped me feel awake, especially in the morning, so everyone knows it. And I like the rich taste of coffee, yeah,
Mhm.
and the boost, so that is really important. So this one, uh, the boost it gives me, like the energy, extra energy, so I like the rich taste. I like the rich taste of coffee, for
Mhm.
example. And I want to say the boost it gives me, for example, to start activities, to start my day, for example. But what is this boost? What is the meaning of it? The energy that you need. Extra boost means like extra energy, extra
Mhm.
strength. So, extra energy and strength. So, this is an IELTS version of your answer. Okay? Wow. And do you want to make it again?
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Wait. Let me read it one more time.
Of course, do you prefer drinking tea or coffee?
Mm. Well, I mean, can I ask you something? That
Of course, yes.
if I say go to choice when I need extra kicks, so I
Yeah.
don't have to say like too much about energy. The other
So,
two,
especially, yeah.
the others are that you write are about energy as well. So should I repeat it again or just?
Of course you can. I want you to try because I give you some phrases, and if you don't use them at first, they are not really practical. So it's better to use just read them. Just try to read them exactly the same. Or if you want, you can make a little change and say and make it your own. So it's your choice.
Okay. Well, of course. Well, to be honest, coffee is my go-to choice whenever I need extra kicks, especially in the mornings when I need needs a lot of needs extra energies and strength. So coffee, like it have more caffeine, so it will give me like the energy and awake. It also boosts my the boost is gives me to start my day
Very
more
good.
like
Very,
easy. I don't.
very good. Just this is energized, energized and awake. Full of energy means energized. Okay. And well, if people visit you in your home, what do
Mhm.
you usually offer them to drink and why?
Oh, um, I think it depends if the I mean if the visitor like come to my house for a little bit, like for 5 or 10 minutes, I would definitely offer them a drink, like a glass of water, uh, because I don't like to waste much time to doing some drinks that don't necessary for them because they only stay there for a little bit. But if they stay at my house for a few hours and have dinner or have something to eat with me, I usually go offer them a wine, a glass of wine or beer, because that is normally what my family do to visitors when they were to come to my house and have dinner with us. And you know what? And you know that the alcohol will help us like
Oh,
kind of to each other and easy to talk about our life, our daily, and easy
yeah,
to express our feelings to each other.
yeah, of course. Well, so that was good. So you might offer wine. So this one, let's change the structure. I might offer, okay, for example, wine or beer. So of course, you can say depending on their preference, what they want. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say something because we can say that, for example, something like beer is more casual, but about wine, it depends on occasion. So you can consider this. So maybe depending on their preference or maybe their occasion. Okay, the occasion. So you can say you can add this one. Oh, let me. Okay. Well, this is the first part of your answer. Now, why wine? So actually it's something that normally your family offer when someone visits your home. That is really good, or visit you at home. So wine can be really good choice, especially for formal gatherings. So you need to consider this one because we normally, of course, it depends on the culture and the country. So I have nothing to say about, for example, your country. I'm talking about something in general. So it's a good choice for formal gathering. Okay, or for example, dinner party. So that is really good for dinner party. But when it comes to beer, it's, as I told you, it's more casual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And actually, it's really great for relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
So when someone actually visit you at home, so you can say just if they want to relax for few, I don't know, maybe 1 hour or like this, you can offer maybe beer or of course depends. And you should offer drinks that you can say this part is really important. You can finish your answer with this, so you can say that I try to offer drink that actually is really good, that suit the mood and the people visiting. So for example, for example, what I don't know if a teenager or for example a child. So of course you don't do this. Okay, so you can say I try to offer drinks that suit the mood and the people visiting. So this is your answer. Okay. Well, but how about tea or coffee? So do you normally, so let me ask you, this is not actually in my questions, but I want to know this. In your country, so for example, normally, what is your popular, or for example, as we just learned, like, to go choice people when it comes to coffee and tea?
My country, I think
Yeah,
they
of
would
course,
pick
people.
coffee.
Coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. And so do you have a special version of coffee? Can you talk about it?
Oh, there's one. It's really popular that like a lot of all of the tourists come here. They must try is the egg coffee. It's really popular in Hanoi. And to be honest, I have never drank it before, but I heard that it's really the like
It's
the
like light or heavy drink, so I want to know what's light or rich.
oh, I'm not sure, but I think is light.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I
Well,
think I think it's popular is because of the textures of the eggs mixing with coffee, making it
eggs
more.
and coffee. Sorry, I didn't get this word. The mixture of egg and coffee?
Yeah, egg, raw
Wow.
egg.
Oh, wow. What is that? So it's
Yeah,
so
it's
different.
yeah.
I think what we drink is not coffee because it's totally different. It's totally different. It's so, oh, I don't know. How does it taste? Like
It's
dark, bitter?
yes. I don't know. It's more savory. I think.
Oh, it should be. But
Mhm.
oh, tell me, are there any reason that people make this mixture with egg or no? Just it's like, I don't know, maybe uh, a
Uh,
method that they use. So what do you think?
I think it's just randomly.
Ah, just random. So there is no reason, no
Mhm.
special reason, right?
Yeah.
Ah, of course, got it. Well, but that was really interesting. I've never
Yeah.
heard about it. So egg and I can't imagine how it tastes like, when you combine these two, but it should
Hmm.
be really different. Well, okay, so and do you drink coffee for breakfast? Or with
Sometimes,
breakfast in the morning?
sometimes, but I
Yeah.
just normally drink it in my exam week because in that days I normally stay up really late, and I have to wake up very early. So
Huh?
I really need a class of like a cup of coffee
Coffee,
to
of
boost my
course.
energy. Hmm.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Let me say something about, of course, it's not something related to IELTS, but it's not bad to know because when you start learning English, we normally teach you that coffee is not countable. Of course, it's not countable. And when you want to, for example, say two or three, you should say 2 cups of coffee, 2 glasses of water. So you know this. Actually, this is the basic structure that we teach to our students. But I want to say something about something like water or coffee, especially coffee when you go to, I don't know, a cafe and you want to order. So you may hear people say 2 coffees. I said, oh, so what is that? I want to say that sometimes, as I told you before, so daily and everyday speech and conversation are totally different with
Hmm.
oils and books. So you bought, of course, an IELTS. So I'm not talking about IELTS. This is something extra. Just I decided to talk about because I want to say that it's really easy. You
Hmm.
know, you can easily talk to people without using complex and I don't know really challenging words or for example following all structures. But of course not for tests, not for exams, just I'm talking about street language. Okay, now let's keep going with the next part. So we talked about this part one, and now we're going to talk about part two. You have time to think about it because this part is a good part, so you can think, and of course, I will help you make your answer. Part
Mm-hmm.
two, your cue card. So describe your favorite drink. You should say what it is. Do you buy or at home? What type of people drink it? And explain why this is your favorite drink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is your cue card. You can think about it, and then when you're ready, we can get started talking.
Okay. Oh, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Oh, I don't know how to say this type of fruit. I don't
What?
know. It's Sambodila. Sambodila.
I'm sorry.
Let me type it for you.
Of course. Let me see. Okay. Let me check. Okay. Sapadilla?
Oh, Sapodila.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Well,
today I'm gonna talk about the drink that I like the most is a smoothie made from Sabodila. Well, I think that every normal person that will have the other drink that they especially like, beside water, for me is smoothie. So
yeah.
I have been drinking smoothies since I was only 5 years old,
Yeah.
and I have tried a lot of types of smoothies, like from strawberries, bananas, or mangoes. But in my heart, Samburia is like have a special place in my heart. No one have ever replaced it since ever. So we can buy it from some like a small, I don't know how to call it, but in Vietnam we have a lot of like a small truck that
Yeah.
sells smooth lots of drinks. Is the price is around to 15 million Vietnam dong to 30 million Vietnam dong.
Yeah.
Thousand.
Yeah. I didn't get this. A drug, you said? I didn't get that word.
It's like a truck.
Yeah.
Truck.
Okay.
Okay, it
Yeah.
sells drinks
Yeah.
on a small store that sell it. But
Yeah.
however, we can still made it at home. We can go to the supermarket to buy ingredients like milk, condensed milk, and the fruit that we want to make the smoothie more flavory. And but for me, I would prefer to buy it because it's way more simple and save a lot of time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
So oh, I thought I'm gonna continue talk
of
all.
course, you can continue if you want. If no, we can talk about your answer.
Okay. Well, this smoothie is like for everyone, from from a kids to the elder, who everyone can drink it because due to the healthy that drinks comes and helps a lot of people to provide some like illness and help us to have like countless health issues.
Yeah.
and and I think that is one of the reasons why I really like smoothies. And the other reason is that it's really good. It tastes like the best,
Yeah.
and I think that is way more healthy than the other. Like kids from my age, usually they really like to drink milk tea, but for me, I think it's really unhealthy, and it's makes gain weight, and I don't like that. I would prefer drinks that will help me feel fitness and provide reduce all of the
Yeah.
fat in my body. So
Yeah.
I would always go for smoothie.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's talk about your answer. The first and the most important problem, maybe, is that you mentioned something that, as American, I have no idea about it. Maybe I
Mm-hmm.
haven't tried. I don't know what you're talking because I know that this fruit is not something popular in my country. Okay? Of course, you can find it. But I want to say that when you mention something that actually belongs to your area, your country, or maybe your continent, it's better to explain it. So, what is this fruit? Sapodilla, I have no idea about it. So you say, okay, well, I'm thinking, is it an animal? Is it, for example, I don't know, a sour fruit or what is that? I don't know. So I have no idea. So first of all, the most important part is to explain this fruit. Now, I want to ask you some question and then I will make your answer. So tell me about this fruit. What is this fruit? So briefly talk about, you don't need to make your answer for IELTS. Just explain, I want to make your answer. So tell me, what is this fruit? How does it look like, or how does it taste?
Hmm.
Where does it come
Well,
from?
I'm not really sure where it's come from, but
Is it sweet, soury? So what is that?
it's
Sweet,
sweet.
sweet.
And
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I
And
just it. It's just like the other fruit, I think, but inside is brown and it's really soft.
Yeah. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah. So it has, you said soft, you mean smooth texture?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let me write smooth texture. Okay. And so this is the first one. And do you, when you want to make the smoothie, because you know, do you, what do you add? So you add
Oh, I add condensed milk,
milk, okay, and do you add something else? Just milk,
the milk, sugar, cons
sugar.
consider what milk? I don't remember.
Do you add water or I don't know, like this or no, nothing?
Wait, there's like consistent
Yeah,
milk.
yeah, milk, okay.
No, wait, milk and the other one.
Yeah, okay. The other one, okay, so how about, is it, so tell me, so it should be icy, right?
Yeah,
Oh, condensed, okay.
and then
Yeah, okay, and what else? So let me write here.
mm, condensed milk, milk, sugar, a lot of
Sugar.
ice,
Sugar or honey? So which one? Honey or
sugar,
sugar? Okay, okay. So because when you say, okay, condensed milk, okay, and sugar, well, and
lots of ice.
okay, and ice. So we have ingredients now.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Okay, and you need to blend all them. Okay.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah, very good. Do you add any other fruit for this, actually to this smoothie or no?
Well, there's lots of food that.
Oh, so you can add other fruits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. So other fruits. Okay, very good. Well, and tell me, the texture is like just is really thin, watery, or creamy? How is that? Is it watery or creamy? The smoothie.
I think it's similar to milkshake.
So it's creamy. It's creamy. Okay, well, now let's make our answer. Well, so your favorite smoothie uh, includes sapodilla as the main ingredients, right? Sapodilla.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is sapodilla? The fruit is naturally sweet and actually its flavor makes it a perfect base for a smoothie. This is the first one. To make it, I blend fresh sapodilla with, I don't know, some milk, okay? Or for example, as you just said, condensed milk. So it's like actually a little bit sweet, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can add and well, and of course you can add something and sugar for extra sweetness because it's already sweet. Now you want to add sugar for extra sweetness and of course handful of ice, a lot of ice, handful of ice. And of course, sometimes I can add other tropical fruits. So you can name if you have, I have no idea about fruit. And the result is creamy, is
Mm-hmm.
a creamy and refreshing drink. Okay, that is really nutritious. For example, I love smoothie because because for example sapodilla adds a unique taste and that's not overpowering but gives the drink a rich taste and smooth texture as you mentioned and It's healthy, so it's a great way to enjoy the health benefits of sapodilla. Okay, just this. Of course, with delicious flavor and like this. So this is your answer. So just let me write some words here. Then you can use them when making your answer. Okay, so sapodilla as the main ingredients and it's naturally sweet and perfect base for smoothie. Okay, and then you blend it, you mix it, you blend it with blah 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 milk and of course and handful of ice. That is really important. And of course, a little sugar, okay, for extra sweetness. So this is, and of course, if you want, you can add other tropical fruits, like everything. So you can mention something. And the result, as we just mentioned, is not watery. So the result is a creamy, that is really good, and smoothie, and of course with a unique taste. So, and refreshing is refreshing with unique taste. Yes. So this is your answer. Don't forget when you mention something in your answer, it's not really, for example, when you say coffee, everyone knows coffee. When you say tea, if you don't mean specific tea or, for example, coffee, so everyone knows. If you're talking about something that belongs to like special area or country, so it's better to explain briefly so people understand what you're talking about, okay? That is really important. Well, do you have any questions related to this part, this answer?
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, well, and now let's keep going with part. Yeah, sorry.
Can I do some take note?
Of course, yes. Of course.
Okay.
Okay, well. And now let's ask a few questions related to food and drink about part uh, 3. So first of all, um, let me ask you a question that is not related to maybe drink, but it can be a really good one. Okay. Tell me about the first one. Do you like reading or studying? Okay. In a
Mm-hmm.
cafe or at home? So which one?
Hmm. For me, I would prefer home.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but study at home will make me feel more focusing on about what I'm studying about. But at a coffee, like there too much people surrounded there, make me feel kind of a bit anxious, and I don't like being around too much people. And also, when I'm studying, I look kind of too focused, and my face will be looks. I don't know why it's like extremely mad, but actually I'm not mad at something, and people will like sometimes really don't like my expressions.
Yeah.
So I don't want them to see this as well.
Yeah.
So I would prefer to stay at home for
Okay.
more people.
Yeah, for me, so you would rather study at home than cafe. Just don't say coffee. If you want to say coffee, coffee shop. So this is
Oh,
cafe or coffee shop. Okay. So now answer this question. But most of young people like starting in a cafe. But why? Why do you think young people like starting in a cafe instead of at home?
normally, um, people like to study at a cafe is because they will like will have like a group of people, like the friends, a group of friends will study together. They will basically choose a coffee shop to study together is because of I don't know, it's way more convenient and is have a lot of areas for a group of people. So they can spend all of spend the time at there all day, and we just need to buy one drinks only. We don't
Yeah.
need to go to the other people house. Is I mean it's kind of privacy. Some
Ah,
parents don't like their uh, kids friends who hang out at their house too much because of, they want some privacy moment.
yeah, okay, very good. Well, let's talk about some keywords for this answer. Uh, it was good, but not for us. So let's talk about it again. Well, of course, there are different reasons. As you mentioned, of course, it's really good because actually you can have interaction, and
Mm-hmm.
without a pressure. So it's like, that is really good. So actually, we can say a cafe provides a sense of social interaction. So it's like, you can talk to people and without the pressure. So this is the first one. Oh, let me write. I may forget what I'm saying. So let me write. Okay. So the first one, maybe a reason is that uh, cafes provide a sense of interaction without the pressure, I don't know, of like constant engagement. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it can motivate people. So this can be really motivating. The second one, actually, another reason that is really important, actually, it offers a change of environment and it can help you focus better and feel less distracted because when you are at home, of course, your sister start talking, your mom calling you. So like this, of course, it's really normal. We all of us, we have the same experience about starting. And mom says, okay, for example, I don't know, come here, or I don't know, people talk. So you can't avoid. But here, you feel less distracted. So that is really good. So you can say, actually, it offers a change of environment that is really important, that can help you focus better and feel less distracted, because actually there is no distractors. So, but of course, home life, like, I don't know, there are lots of distractors. And another reason that is related to part two and part one, uh, availability of coffee and other drinks. So whenever you feel like I need to boost my energy, okay, I can like order coffee, and this can be really
Wait, so sorry. Can
helpful.
you wait for me a little bit?
Of course, sure.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Availability of coffee and other drinks, yeah, can give you an energy boost. This one is another reason that is really important, of course, and maybe it increase your productivity. Yeah, at home. So of course you should make it, or you should ask your mom. So maybe you become distracted. So that is really important. Well, and I think so. Starting maybe with other people, give you a sense of connection. You know, that is really good. So it gives you sense of connection, like, you can connect with other people, and it increase your productivity, as I told you. And we can say that actually cafes offer like comfort, productivity, motivation. Okay, so good environment. So we can say comfort, and let me write, they offer comfort and motivation, and of course productivity. So this is the reason that young people would rather study in a cafe instead of at home. Okay, well, now let me ask you another question. uh, what kind of people would like to go to a cafe?
Hmm.
This is part three, challenging questions, abstract
Oh,
ones.
I think especially for people that work online,
Yeah.
mm, like normally if you work from distance, you would prefer to choose a coffee shops
So
to
you mean freelancers? You mean freelancers?
yeah
Yeah.
freelance
Yeah, freelancers. Okay. Yeah, of course. I do agree. Freelancers. Okay. And
and like I normally see that some freelancers that they work they usually go travel a lot so when there's some work to do some task they would find like a nearby coffee shops to do their work immediately and
yeah.
continue traveling.
Oh, sorry. I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Hello?
can hear.
Okay. Okay. It's okay now. Well, okay.
Well, I think.
Okay,
Okay.
so a
Let's just
wide
say.
range of people, maybe a wide range of people, whether for work, study, relaxation, as you said, socializing, so
Mm-hmm.
different reasons, okay?
Mm-hmm.
As cafes offer a warm, inviting environment, we can say. They invite people suited for various activity. So like, I don't know, like work, study, relaxation, socializing. So let me write. So, okay. Well, so work, study, relaxation, and socializing. Okay, because they offer an inviting and warm environment. So that is really important. Now, let's talk about different groups. Okay, first young people. So we know that students, young people, because they need to study. So they need to socialize with friends. So young people
Mm-hmm.
and students who need to study, socialize with friends, or as you said, work on assignments, homework,
Mm-hmm.
work on, okay, assignments or homework. So they go to a cafe. So that is because it's a relaxed environment. This is the first one, okay? Because the atmosphere of a cafe offers, like, a sense of like community, a group of people together. Don't you agree? So it's really good. It's
Yeah.
better than working alone. So you can say, oh, this one is good. Let me write before I forget. It offers a sense of community. I like this one. It's like, even if you are alone, but you are among other people, so you don't feel that you are alone. So that is really important. Another one, as you just mentioned, freelancers and of course professionals, so other people, they go and actually, I don't know, for work because they need to work outside, or I don't know, they need a good background or like this. Okay, or they need to concentrate better. So we talked about it. And we have another group, coffee lovers. There are some people who
Mm-hmm.
love, we know that, they
Mm-hmm.
love going to, so they try new places, wherever they feel like, oh, we have a new cafe, so let's go and see, okay, what can we drink? So this is, so some people frequently visit cafes. They enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, especially, I don't know, the experience of tasting maybe like different coffee, or I don't know, like this. So this is coffee lovers. And of course, friends, social peoples and friends, like, I don't know, they like, because that is a really good environment, like comfortable. Okay, they can meet up and they can relax over a drink or snack. So friends can relax over a drink or snack or something like this, so they can easily
Mm-hmm.
meet up. Okay, so it's really good, and I don't know, like a good environment, so what they can easily uh, without feeling like under pressure, or for example in rush, so they can sit and talk. Okay, so there are different people. Now you can talk in a way that you want. So students, freelancers, coffee lovers, and friends, social people and friends. So we have different groups. Then you can make your answer using the words and phrases that we just learned. Okay? Wow. Is it difficult? Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah. Let me say it's not difficult. You know what the problem is? It's like Now, when you're thinking about it, you say, oh, of course, I know this answer. But at the moment that you are asked, you have nothing in your mind. Like, okay, really, what kind? Because you've never thought about it. It's really normal. But actually, the answer is not difficult. Just, you need a clue. Just, okay,
Mm-hmm.
so this type, that type, and then you can build and make your answer so that easily. But of course, so the next time it will be easier. Let's talk about older people. Do you think older people like to drink coffee or no?
The group people?
Old people, elderly.
Old, old people.
Yeah.
Hmm. I think they would prefer tea. I mean, they don't really like coffee because elder people don't need lots of caffeine because it really affects their health,
Of
and
course.
especially if make too much energies, and maybe it can prevent them from sleeping.
Yeah.
So so I see that elder people in my country normally drink tea instead of coffee because it's way more relaxed. I think.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. I'm thinking about my people. They drink a lot. Yeah, yeah, they drink a lot. Yeah. Actually, it depends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So of course it depends on the country and the place that you live. But here, I think we have a really important part and point here. What is that? For example, in my country, coffee is a long-standing part of daily routine for many people,
Mm-hmm.
from actually adulthood, and now when, actually we can say they've grown, you know, over
Mm-hmm.
years. So it's difficult not to drink. So for older generations, especially having a cup of coffee in the morning, or I don't know if they have a break time, actually is normally a comforting routine or ritual, something that they like to do. So that is really important. And you know that, and it can provide energy boost. So that is because of this, lots of people, especially older people, they appreciate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Especially because they can't drink some other like uh, energy drinks. You know that they are not good for their health and heart. So they would go for coffee because, yeah, of course, it's like highly, as you said, caffeinated. So we have caffeine in it, and but like energy drinks, but not that much. So we can say, and another one that is social aspect. Yeah, they get together, they meet their friends, and of course, yeah, just for a coffee. So it's a common way, maybe to catch up, to talk together. So different reasons. So we can say that, of course, they drink. But I
Mm-hmm.
do agree with you. It's like, yeah, maybe it can impact their health, sleep, digestion. So we know that. But overall, we can say it's still popular choice. So let me write some words. Okay. First of all, coffee is long-standing part of daily, okay, ritual. So what is, but let me say, do you know the meaning of routine and ritual?
No.
It's, let me say, comforting Ritual. Of course, in actually some ways you can use ritual as routine, but ritual is something that you enjoy and you like to do. For example, drinking coffee every morning. That is my daily ritual. It means I drink it because I love it. So that is a difference between, so ritual is routine, but for example, maybe you brush your teeth. It's not something that you like, but you have to. So this is your routine. You, for example, wash your face, you take shower, but something that you feel like you want to do, like drinking coffee, reading book. This is my daily ritual. Like I like it, so I every day do it. So a routine that you like to do is your ritual. So it's comforting ritual or routine. And because they've grown with over years, so that is really good. And of course, for older generation, it's difficult. Actually, when you are in the habit of something, it's difficult to get rid of it. And of course, it can be like energy boost, as we discussed, so I don't want to talk about it. And a good way, actually, we can say that it has a social aspect. So, to people can catch up, meet up, and they can meet for a coffee. They can meet friends, enjoy meeting friends for coffee. Okay, so that is really good. And of course, we can consider the negative aspect that, as you said, its impact on sleep or digestion or like this, but still popular among people. Well, okay, so let me ask you, so when you go to a cafe with when you want to hang out with your friends and you want to drink
Sorry,
something, can you hear me?
can you say it again?
Of course, when you want to hang out with your friends and you want to drink something, okay, what is your first choice?
Uh, hmm. I don't normally go to a cafe. Let me remember what I usually go for. I think is milk coffee. It's
Yeah,
less caffeine than a normal coffee, and it tastes more sweet, and it's easier to drink it every day.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
of
It
course.
in in Vietnam we call it bạch xỉu. It's
Big
really
shoe.
famous. Yeah, it's really popular for like a young people in my generations. They normally drink it because it's not really affect our health as the normal one, and it's tastes better, sweeter, and the normal coffee is really, I don't know how to say that word.
Bitter, you
Yeah,
mean?
it's bitter. Yeah,
Bitter, of
it's
course.
yeah. So I cannot drink that. So I would prefer to drink milk coffee.
Yeah, so you mean you would go for lighter one,
Yeah.
okay? So lighter one, okay, yeah. Because yeah, of course we have different, but a taste that is really sharp, bitter. So let me write here. So you don't prefer this one because it's so sharp or unpleasant. So no, not all of people like this test. So lighter test, like for example, milk and coffee,
Hmm.
lighter taste is better for you. Like, maybe a little sweet. Okay, but so it's like really heavy, like dark coffee. You know that we have light and dark coffee is so bitter. It's difficult to, maybe not most of people like to drink it, so they would go for milk and coffee, like a mixture of
Hmm.
coffee to have, I don't know, a lighter taste. Well, and the last question, this is the last question. I want to ask you about a really popular drink in your country that you know if that you normally offer especially to tourists and visitors, so someone who visits your country.
Mm, well,
Do you have any special one?
like as I mentioned before, I would recommend egg coffee.
Egg coffee.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Is mix some eggs and coffee together. I mean, it's really popular in the north side of Vietnam, and especially in Hanoi.
Yeah,
Like every coffee shop will have that drink.
of course.
It tastes more savory than normally coffee. And also, you can try the coconut coffee. And
Ah, it should be tasty. I think I like this one. That coconut
mhm,
coffee. Yeah.
yeah, is really popular in a coffee shop named Cọng Cà Phê in Vietnam. Is have like tons of that
Yeah.
shop everywhere.
Yeah, that is really good.
So
So that is a mixture of like you know coconut
coconut,
milk and coffee.
yeah.
I think I love it. I don't know why, but I think I love it. Wow, very good. Well, okay. Now I don't want to ask you any other questions. Just, you know, if you have any question, you can ask me. If no, you can make some notes. And because I think we discussed every question that you may be asked about drink. And now I
Hmm.
think you can answer. Now, okay, you have time to take some notes,
Okay.
of course. Well,
Okay, I'm done.
okay. Well, okay, my dear. Do you have any questions related to this or something that you want to ask me?
No.
Well, so thank you so much and have a great night and of course, wonderful week and see you next week, my dear.
Okay. Bye bye. Good
Goodbye.
night.
Goodbye.